balls under the feet.
Okay.
Jen,
Yes.
I wonder if you can see my pink ball.
I can't see you, Joe.
Okay, because there was a message on the screen. My
Oh,
ball.
we're just live recording on YouTube. Yes, your ball.
Oh,
is it?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Is it too squishy?
It's become elliptical.
Yeah, this is what I've heard about these. I don't know what's going on with them. Mine didn't do that, but I've heard this from 3 people now. Theirs is a different shape all of a sudden.
It's fine. I think it gives you the same effect and benefit.
Interesting. You know, I don't know if we got a bad batch of balls. I might need to write to them because I don't think they're supposed to do that. But I would encourage you, if you can find one, to grab a lacrosse ball. So that's what I have here.
Okay.
It's much harder, so it's not going to be able to do that. And you guys have probably progressed up to that, so you would be fine with it. But it is a much harder ball if your feet are really sensitive. So start under 1 foot for about 30 seconds, and then you can go ahead and switch to the other side.
The ball is so flat, I can balance on 1 foot.
Oh my goodness, we'll need to get you a new ball. If you have a tennis ball, that can also work.
Okay.
And if you feel anything under your feet today, like you're very sensitive somewhere or anything, try not to judge that as we move through this. Just take note of it. It's frustrating when our bodies don't cooperate, but you know, they're not going to be doing what we want them to do every day, and that's okay. We have to learn to work within those confines and keep moving. All right, so do you guys both have weights with you today?
Yep.
Perfect. I am going to grab some weights that look very different than yours, but I will show you the exercise. So we're going to go back to our deadlifts today. So you've both been working on these. I want you to find a wall behind you if you can, because that is really going to help you sort of shore up the feeling of this exercise. So we're going to start with our feet about shoulder width apart. And you are going to go ahead and hold your weights in front of you, almost like there's a track on the front of your quads. And you're going to slowly bend from the hips. So it's like someone's pushing me back from my belt buckle until my butt touches the wall, and then I'm going to drive it forward. We've talked a lot about the distance from the wall, but just a reminder, usually you start at the wall and take a step out. Test the distance. If it's fairly easy, take a miniature step forward and see where you're sort of at that zone where you're like, okay, I can barely reach that wall, and then drive the hips forward. And I want you both to do 8 of those today. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you want feedback, you can put your camera on or you can choose to keep it off. It's up to you.
All right. I think mine is off. That was
nice.
Okay.
Good. That was awesome. So I don't want you to shift your weight onto the wall. Instead, just think about your butt. Imagine you had paint on your butt and you're just trying to get a teeny bit on the wall right before you come off.
Okay.
Good. Nice, Edie. That looks good. Nice, Joe. Nice. Good. We're going to go for 8 of those. And I think my headphones are going to die. So once you are done with those 8, I want to see 5 step over and step unders. And I'm going to go grab another headphone. But to remind you of those, imagine you're stepping over.
With still holding the weights?
In control as you step over. So you're going to step over, and then you're going to step under.
Are we still holding the weights?
make sure that both of your feet are stepping over the object and both of your feet are stepping under the object. Nice. I will be right back. I'm gonna grab another headphone.
Are we still doing the weights?
Yeah, I don't know if you could hear me. You're doing step over and step under for 5.
I know, but are we holding the weights still?
Oh, no, you don't have to hold the weights
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
Sorry.
All right, okay.
I don't know that my headphones are going to cooperate today, so I'm going to talk to you through the computer. And if you can't hear me, just raise your hand and let me know. All right, nice. When you're done with those step over and step unders, let me know, and we're going to go into the pogo jumps. So
How do you
I'll-
step under?
So you want to imagine there's something here that you're trying to get under. Let's say you're at the parking garage and you need to go under the gate. So if I do it from this side, I'm bent down a little bit and I'm coming under.
Oh, all right, okay.
Let me know when you're done with those. Nice, you're doing 5 total.
I'm done.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go back to these pogo jumps. So I want to remind you about these. Our feet are the first point of contact on the ground. They have a big role in how our body moves, and there's 100 different muscles, ligaments, and tendons in those feet. So in an effort to strengthen those up, we've been doing pogo jumping. I'm gonna go over 2 versions of that with you so you can decide what you want to do today. So you can just watch and then we'll choose a version together and I'll count down from 3, 2, 1, go, and then we can start the exercise. So start by watching. So the pogo jump is where we think about the balls of our feet that we've talked about a lot and generating power from them. So that's where we are jumping like we're a pogo. Yes, and it's a little teeny tiny jump. If your surface is really hard or you're not comfortable with that jump, that's okay. We want to meet you where you're at today. So instead, what you can do if you're not going to do the pogo jump is I want you to feel very light on your feet. You're going to think about lifting up one leg, lift up the heel, and then push from the ball of your foot, put the ball of your foot back down and drop the heel. And you're going to alternate sides. So it's like you're doing a little jog in place. Heel, ball, heel, ball, heels. Like we've talked about, you're landing on the ball and then the heels coming down and you're feeling very light. So you can choose whichever one of those you want to do. I want you to be at about a 5 or 6 difficulty. And we are going to do that for 30 seconds. So just give me 1 minute to grab you a timer. 1 second. All right, let's get this timer going. Okay. So when you're ready, we're going to go 3, 2, 1, and go. You're going to do 15 seconds, either jogging in place or pogo jumping. Nice. You got this. I want you at least a 5 or 6 in terms of difficulty. Good. Good.
Do the pogo jump again, please.
Yes, and you can relax now. So we're going to take a 15-second break. If you want to do the pogo jump, you're jumping off the balls of those feet. Like
From the side.
Yeah, just straight up.
Okay.
and both feet are hitting the ground and coming off at the same time. So the power is coming from the ball of those feet.
Okay.
All right, so you can relax. We are going to relax for 15 seconds. You can grab water, you can do whatever you'd like. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you're gonna start again. Go. Nice. You guys got this. Remember, if you're pogo jumping, you're like a pogo stick. Power's coming from the ball. If you're doing that jog in place, ball of the foot's landing, and then the heel, your feet should feel very light. And we're gonna go for 5 more seconds. Nice, you can relax.
Exhausting.
Good, how does everyone feel?
Exhausted.
Nice.
My calves.
Yes, that's good that you're feeling that in your calves. So that's what we're doing is we're activating the feet, we're activating all those muscles, and your calves are absorbing and generating power. So we want to start to get into that again so that you have more flexibility and mobility in how you move. So a lot of us don't do this kind of movement anymore, and then our body's used to it. So we're adapting. So it's great. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to those deadlifts. So you can grab your weight and we're gonna go back to the deadlift. Nice. Good, so don't forget with this deadlift, your butt is coming back like this, and then you're driving forward. It's all coming from the hips. Nice. And you're gonna go for 6 to 8 of these, depending on how you feel. Nice, Joe, that looks awesome. That looks awesome. Nice. Good, good. Nice. All right, when you are done with 6 to 8 of those, you can go ahead to the step over and step under. So think about stepping over a boulder in the woods. Think about stepping under something that's about 2 inches below your head. Nice. You can always step way further under if you wish. So when you step under, imagine you're trying to go underneath an object. So you're bending, using control. Nice. Oh, it's awesome. You're going for 5 of these total. Good. Nice. How are you both feeling energy-wise?
Pretty good.
I'm puffing a little.
Okay, well,
I think I've done a lot more than.
good. After this, we'll take a little active recovery so we can recover. So once you've done 5 and 5, let me know.
Okay.
All right, so for this next exercise, you can choose to stand up against a wall or you can choose to sit down. It's totally up to you. We're gonna do a breathing exercise. So if you choose, my headphones are giving me some trouble today. So if you choose to sit on the ground, or sit in a chair or on your bed or wherever you want to sit, or you're standing, you're going to go ahead and put one hand on your chest and one hand on your diaphragm. And we're going to focus on breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe in through the nose, you want the diaphragm to fill up like a balloon. As you breathe out through the mouth, you want it to compress. So you're going to go for 5 breaths. And I want you to think about, once you get settled, this is active recovery. So you're taking time for you, you're scanning the body, you're relaxing into the chair, but you're also getting a break. Nice. So try to eliminate movement from that top hand and focus on breathing in through the nose so only the bottom hand is moving. Nice. Good. You just want that bottom hand to move on the diaphragm. Imagine your belly's blowing up big like a balloon and deflating. When you are done with those 5 breaths, let me know.
Done.
Perfect. How did that feel? Did that feel easy, hard, something in between that?
Easy.
Perfect. All right, that's great news. Good. All right, so we are gonna finish today with 15 seconds of just jogging in place. So that's where we land on the ball of our foot and then the heel comes down. If you're feeling tired, this is something you can do very, very slowly. So if you look at me, right, if I were to do this slow, I would just go slow. If I want something a little more intense, I can turn it into more of a jog so my feet are moving much quicker. So I will leave that up to you, but we're gonna go for 15 seconds. Nice. Whenever you're ready, you can go, and we're gonna count down 15, 14, 13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you can relax. Nice. We're gonna go back to that active recovery now. We're gonna sit in the chair or stand against the wall, and we're gonna focus on 5 of those breaths again. So our goal here is to turn down the nervous system back to a state of relaxation. This time I want you to close your eyes as you do the breathing exercise and really focus on every time you breathe out, letting gravity sink you into that chair more. So in through the nose, filling the diaphragm, out through the mouth, deflating the diaphragm. And we're gonna go for 5 to 7 breaths here. Nice. Nice. So when you're done with those 5 to 7 breaths, you are all set for today. You could choose to finish with rolling that ball under your feet again if you want, or you can be done. I will leave that up to both of you.
Okay. You're such a good girl, Jen.
Thank you. You both did great today. That was a lot packed in a very short period of time. So nice work.
Amazing. They seem like such simple things, but they still make you feel like you've done something.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really helpful. I now can sort of like squat down to get to the bottom shelf, the bottom, but I can't get up.
Yeah, we'll have to teach that. So one thing that you can work on is those door handle squats that we've done before. So grab the door handle and work on squatting down very low and standing back up, and that will help you get the strength you need.
Yeah.
Cool.
But getting down has been good. Yeah.
Good. All right, good. We got to work on getting you back up.
Yeah.
Perfect. And
Right.
were you both able to connect?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Oh, yes,
Did you?
we did. And Evie gave me some good names, and I haven't called yet because I'm thinking I'm going to go up after Columbus Day.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
So it'll be a big crowd Columbus weekend.
probably. Yeah.
Oh, good. Yay. I'm so glad. Okay, great. I hope you both have a wonderful weekend. And Edie, good luck with all the cleaning.
Oh, I know. my daughter's got me rolling now. So now every time I go in a closet or a drawer or something, I'm getting rid of stuff. Mhm.
That's awesome. Good. I need
Alright.
to do that.
Yeah, don't collect in the beginning and then you won't have to get rid of it.
That's
Mhm.
true. That is
Impossible.
true.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you both.
Thank you, Jen.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.